I am always going to Maria. You're a real one. Ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. Ooh. Hi, Sarah. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm not supposed to be in the sun. You guys could tell my face is pink from the Frax laser. I can't put it on screen on to get my phone. So I'm trying not to be in the sun, but also go get my phone. And I just talked to my best friend. He's not doing well. It's so scary, you guys. I don't want him to die. Sounds so bad. I shouldn't have just said what I just said, but I don't want him to be sick. He sounds so bad. He sounds so bad. Hi, Gabriel. So I'm going to get my new phone. As you guys remember, I purchased an iPhone. There's things I don't like about it. It's really hard to push the buttons, not just because of my nails, because I can work the other phone just fine. Is it more difficult with my nails on the other phone? Yes. This phone is a lot more difficult for a lot of things. Will I probably get used to it? Yes. I don't like a lot of things about it. However, I bought it for camera quality. Is the camera better? Yes. Much better. The first day I was like, it's not that much better. Because I was using it in the daytime and I had the ring light on. I had both of them on. And I was like, they're both the same. But then nighttime came, and then it came to taking pictures, and I was like, oh, okay. It's way better. The camera is way, 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 way better. So it's a worthy investment. I'm a YouTuber. I'm going to be taking before and afters. I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures from my cosplay, from my makeup. I'm going to be filming. I mean, it's part of my business. For the texting, I can do on the other phone. Don't worry, I'm being safe. I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm just looking straight ahead. Just like my future. You guys, my cheeks are red because I had a Frax laser yesterday. They didn't do my forehead or around my eyes. I asked them to do my cheeks down to my neck, because if they do the face, they said they would do face and neck last time, and when they did the neck, they only did right under the chin. No, my neck is saggy, you guys. Like, I need help. I need all the help I could get there. I almost had a neck lift, but the doctor wanted $30,000. So we're doing lasers instead. And I can't just have like this area. I need a full-on. So I have like 6 more lasers to go. And they just did it yesterday, so it takes 12 weeks to fully tighten. And the more water I drink, the more it helps. Hi, now I can look. Hi, Rowan. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sean. Hi, Hamster. Cat. Hi, Cora. Bird. Hi, Def Not Haley. Hi. Hi, Sam. Let's drink some water, because the more water I drink, the more it works. See, now it looks neutral. Neutral. We like neutral. Not orange. So yeah, you could see it on my cheeks. You can see it on my neck is a little red. You can see my hangy skin. That's what I'm trying to work out. I haven't been able to put any creams on there. I can't wash it. I can't sweat. I can't get in the sun. Nothing for 2 days. I can't wash my face for 2 days. But it's already been 1 day. Thank you, Rowan. So 1 more day. 1 more day. And then I can wash it. I have to watch out for that. And you guys, I had my cardiologist appointment finally. I'm going to get my phone. I'm like checking things off my list. I worked out 2 days in a row. I'm buff now. Just kidding. I did sit-ups 3 days in a row, so I guess that means I worked out 3 days in a row. I did my balance machine. I walked on the treadmill 2 days in a row. If you guys all remember, I started a week ago, I walked 30 minutes after not walking at all on a treadmill. Like, all I would do was like walk to my refrigerator, walk to from the car to the doctor's office, like minimal steps I was walking. And all of a sudden I'd get on the treadmill and walked 30 minutes at a brisker pace, and I put myself in a flare-up. It was bad. It was a bad flare-up too. And I was miserable. Those kind of flare-ups are so bad for my mental health. I start feeling like I can't work out, I can't do anything, life's not worth, you know? It's really bad for me. So I waited and waited and waited till I was better. And I said, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to not work out. I'm going to do it smart. So I said, I'm going to walk for 5 minutes. But I did 7 minutes and 40 seconds. That's when my body said to stop. I listened to my body. My body said, stop. And I said, okay, body. And then today, I went 8 minutes and 50 seconds. And then my body said, stop. And I said, okay. I didn't try to go to 9 minutes and get that extra 10 seconds, which normally I would, or to try to push it to 10 so that I can have that numerical, like, I'm very OCD. I love numbers. No. I ended it on 8 minutes and 50 seconds. But guess what? Now I have 2 days in the books of walking, and it feels good. I also did crunches 3 days in a row, and I did the shaky shake machine. So we're moving, you guys. It is so good for my mental health. I'm feeling so much better. Yesterday was the best I felt physically in a very long time. Very long time. And then I had a very depressing news situation dropped in my lap. Like it's fine. It's fine. They told me something about my daughter sneaking her boyfriend into my house. He's not allowed into my house. She was sneaking him into her bedroom. I'll survive. It's not the end of the world. It's not like either of us are. We'll live. You know. We'll get through it. It hurt my feelings. I'm upset. I took the car away. I told her last time, I'm taking the car, except for her to go to work. I said, but if this happens again, you won't have a car at all. So she doesn't have a car at all now. I have to keep my word, right? Sorry. And she handled it very well. I said, the office told me that you're sneaking your boyfriend into the house. And she goes, yeah, it was 2 times. I don't know if it was 2 times or more, but she goes, yeah, it was 2 times. I said, I'm very hurt. And she goes, I'm sorry, Mom. And then I said, I told you I'd be taking the car if this happened again. She goes, I understand. I said, I don't want to make a decision while I'm still upset, so we'll talk about it later, but I would like a hug because I'm hurting. And so she gave me a hug. And then I left, and when I came back, her key was on the key ring. The thing, she took it off herself. So she kind of punished herself. But I'm not done punishing her, so there's more to come. More to come, more to come, more to come. Hi, Kareem. Hi, Ramos. Yeah, you have to. You can't say, if you do that, I'll do this. And then, like, if you do, I promise, if you do it again, I'm gonna, like, tell her 3 times. You have to. And he ruined the stucco on the wall coming in. Like, he damaged the property with his foot. Like, how many times has he really come in? Because the stucco is, like, worn from him putting his foot on there. Oh no. Oh no. But we're going to have a talk, because I'm going to tell her that she's going to lose her home if it continues. Do I want to have to kick her out? No, but she's disrespecting my home. And honestly, you guys, I don't need the stress level. She has a free home, a free phone, a free car, free insurance. She's able-bodied, and I'm disabled, and everything's free for her, and I'm struggling. And it's so hard on me mentally, and she's gonna just take advantage of me. I'm starting to say too much. When it gets into finances and stuff, I need to keep that stuff private. Alrighty, I'm here at Metro. I will sit in front and tell you guys a little bit what's going on. I think today I'm gonna pick up my room and I think I want to go get some helpers and move my bed. Hi, Layla. Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, thank you, Anthony. I went to the cardiologist, you guys. I am going to have a stress test. They put medicine into your arm through the IV. That I'm going to have they're going to check for a clogged artery in my neck. I'm going to have a sleep test. Little do they know I do that every night. They're going to do an ultrasound on my heart. So they're missing nothing. They're turning over every stone. They're taking this seriously. Let's just say that. They think it's something. They're going to find out what it is. Girl, what's your job? I'm disabled. It's a full-time job to be disabled. I have about 15 to 20 doctor appointments a month. I'm also a YouTuber. I get paid to be on YouTube. And I flip furniture. I make money flipping furniture and I pay my taxes on it. So you're acting like I don't have a job. What's your job? Girl, what's your job? Don't approach me like that, girl. Girl, what's your job? Girl, what's your job? That's so rude. How about, may I ask what you do for a living? Do you mind me asking what you do for a living? It's actually really rude to ask people what they do for a living. But since I'm a YouTuber and I'm an open book, it's fine. But ask me with some class. Have some respect. Have some respect for yourself. Hi, Herman. Hi, Autumn. Girl. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get going. I'm going to go get my phone, and I will come back and get right back on with my new phone, because this one's broken. But I love you. Bye.